What's going on, guys? It's your boy Token Games back with another video. Today we're breaking down some 4v4 superstar gameplay. I have a squad of 4 here. I absolutely recommend having a squad that you're playing together with whenever you play team modes in this game. It is so important. You can literally beat any ranked team if you have a team of 4 that can communicate well. So the first move is going to be to level up one hero. We have a level 10 Duras on our team, so that was pretty obvious who to level up. And so I let him have the first 2 boxes, and Mortal on our team doesn't know how to play the game. He grabs that last box on accident. We have no abilities now. I'm gonna let him go and die because I want to grab this star. Dragon's super good at evading people without any abilities, so that's exactly what happened there. Cluster grabbed the star, ran it to me. He went down super quick, but I managed to get out with my life. We now have our entire team spawning, and I have the star. So they charge me. Pretty easy kills. We have our whole team here. It's not really going to be a challenge. I went ahead and added an ability to the wrong thing, so that was a big mistake by me. I'm now level 2 with 0 abilities still, so that's wonderful. Anyway, it's super easy when you have the star. You just hang out in the back, let your team push up. Make sure that you're communicating with them. If someone comes and pushes you, have someone in the middle or close to your spawn so that they can rotate back to you if you get in trouble. But if you have the other 2 teammates in the enemy spawn doing damage to them constantly, what happens is if they die, by the time the enemies get to you, your team will have already respawned with shields. The enemies are going to take 10 seconds to get across the map, so if you have 2 people who go down on their side, you basically have 2 extra teammates who are doing damage and then respawning in front of you, plus they also have shields when they respawn and full health for the next star. So keep that in mind. With Dragon, I like to try and get behind them and trap them in my cage. I usually like to trap them outside of the star. I messed it up a bit there, and they were able to get the star if they didn't die, but we had a full team there and we made some big plays. So we get the star, and I don't know if you guys caught that, but I made a pretty dirty little move there in front of Cluster. So I'm going to rewind that, and if you see here, Cluster has long range. I know this. I'm taking damage from him, and I'm low health. I made sure my teammate ran away so that I could pick up the stars behind him. You always want to do that with the superstar carrier. Get them way to the back by your spawn where everyone respawns. You don't want them collecting the stars in the middle of the map. Give those to the enemy if nobody else on your team can collect them, but whatever you do, if you're the star carrier, just give up a couple stars. It's worth it, trust me. So I scoop up the last stars in the middle here. My Duras runs back to spawn, and watch how I dodge this Cluster's bullets. I use my little dash to get in front of the crate so that now Cluster is blocked and I can get out with my life. If I would have stayed in the middle and just ran back to my spawn, Cluster would have been able to just move down a tiny bit, be out of the way of that box, and hit me with his range. But because I used my dash to get behind that box, he now can't kill me. I can get back to my spawn safely. My other teammates are going to spawn in time for a little 2v3 or 2v4. I'm just going to sit in the back and recharge health. When you don't take any damage and you don't shoot or do anything, like if you don't take any damage or shoot any weapons or use any abilities, you will recharge your health. So always use that. I just went to the back and did that. Once again, I pushed up, let myself die. I have time to respawn before they get to us. So I now have my shield. They're pushing, no worries. I used my ability with less than 20 seconds left. I don't usually recommend that unless you're in trouble, because you want to have your abilities for when the star spawns in the middle. So I used that black hole at about 15 seconds, and now it won't be recharged in time for the next star. So keep that in mind when you're playing Superstar or Battery. If there is a chance for you to use an ability, try and save it if possible for the actual thing to spawn in the middle. As you can see here, I had my flamethrower. Lucy used a good ability, canceled that. I knew that my team went crazy and took out a bunch of them, so all I had to do was clean up that Lucy and the errant ghost, and it was an easy win from there. I definitely recommend doing a more coordinated push than that. If we rewind and look at that final push by my team, they ended up going in a bit too early for my liking. I like to push it about 10 seconds so that you can take them out, but they ended up pushing super early. It kind of worked out anyway, but if you can coordinate a push and have a more coordinated push, It'll work out a lot better for you. I throw a black hole just to slow the enemy team down, and it's an easy win from there. So hopefully those tips are helpful. Hopefully you guys can use those. Like I said, you want to have 2 in the enemy spawn doing damage when you have the star in your spawn, so that if they die, they will respawn right in front of you with full shields and the enemies will be weakened. You want to have someone stick close to you while that's happening, just in case someone sneaks by and you get in trouble. You want to save your abilities for when the star spawns so that you guys can coordinate a push very well together. And most important of all, you want to have a team that you're communicating with the entire time. If you don't have Discord, go ahead, join the Thetan Arena Discord, go down to the Find a Buddy channel and let people know your rank and your name, and let them know if they want to play, you're available. Also, adding recent players is a great way to find new people to play with. Always go in with a team. If not, you're gonna get destroyed in these higher ranks. Believe me. That's gonna be it for this one, guys. Hopefully this was helpful. If you want more Thetan Arena or blockchain gaming, make sure to subscribe. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.